Olá a todos e sejam bem-vindos, o meu nome é Gabriel Fontana e hoje eu tô aqui com ninguém mais, ninguém menos que o Alex. Vocês pediram demais e hoje eu trouxe aqui meu Amor da Porra favorito pra celebrar a hashtag visibilidade trans. Eu vou trazer um parâmetro pra vocês muito especial de como é uma vida trans aqui na Suécia. Vocês estão preparados? Você está preparado?
Yes, yes, yes.
Ja! Gente,
Alltid så snygg alltså.
ska vi börja på engelska?
Shoot.
Loco, crazy, loco, loco, crazy, loco. We crazy mother.
I'm so excited to have
I'm
you
so
here.
happy for doing this now.
Oh my, you got so many fans in Brazil. They're
I'm a little
crazy.
nervous, but
Why? No, don't be. Drink it up.
drink it up.
The
Yeah,
wine.
yeah, you
I gave you some wine, so you know.
How many glasses did you drink before I came?
I had 3 glasses of wine. No, just kidding, just 1. I just really wanted like to highlight to people especially and tell them that the message of this music video was so strong for me. And when I met Alex, actually we met in a fashion show we were doing
In
for
Europe, right?
and there were many hot, super beautiful men out there actually. And when I saw you, there was something so special about you. I need to tell you this in camera, but there was something about you that you were being not only super beautiful, but you were being so nice to everyone around you. And when I spotted you there, I was like, oh my god, there is something about this guy that I really need to know about. And I had no idea you were transgender. I had no idea about who you were. Then when I saw you there, I was like, oh my god, I need to get to know this guy. And I'm so thankful for being here today. Thank you so much.
I was thinking the same also when I saw you there, when we were trying
my
out, when we were rehearsing for the Kung Club.
Oh
I was
my
like,
god. And actually in the rehearsal, I don't remember of you there.
You don't remember me there? I saw you for like, you were there 1 hour and then you were running away.
I was running. I was doing like 100 million things at the same day.
So my name is Alex Flores and I'm 29 years old. I live here in Stockholm. Been living here all my life.
Born and raised in
Born and raised in Sweden, yes, yes. My father from Spain and my mother's from Sweden. So yo hablo un poquito de español.
Habla
O
muy
mucho,
bien.
muy bien.
Habla muy bien.
Sí, muy bien.
Mira.
Mejor del inglés, pero yeah, like you already know or didn't know, I'm a trans guy.
How did you find out that you were a trans guy?
Ever since I was little, in the kindergarten, or when I could speak for myself and everything, I just knew. And I was also telling everyone that my name, I had a boy name, and it's a very funny thing. I already told all the others, so I'm going to tell you too, that when I was born, that my father cut off my penis. I told them that, no, I was born a boy, but my father, he just cut it off, so
That's
yeah,
so
it's like this, you know. And all the time, me and my sisters, they wanted to put us on the same clothes, you know, when we were like 4 years old. I was always looking like a boy, you know, Flintstone, Bam Bam, you know, with the haircut like this. I was looking exactly like him. If you see pictures of me, ever since I'm like 3 years old and up, I always was a boy. When I was going with my mom or with my, outside, they were like, oh, you have such a cute little son. What's his name? And she's like, no, it's my daughter. Well, what?
I met his mother and I have to say I love her.
She's the best, she's the best. My family and my mother, everyone is so open about everything.
Have they always been like that?
Yeah, they always letting me be who I am, and I didn't need to come out and say, hey, I'm trans, or oh, I like girls, or whatever. It was like normal, oh, finally. When I was like, I think I was 24, because I'm 29 now. I started with the transitioning. I just went to the booking the time and started the process, and I was doing the thing on my own, you know, going to the meetings and everything. And then after like 1 year, the whole family needs to come together for the big thing, and Alex is trans, telling everything that we've been going through. And then they were like, okay, so finally, yeah, I'm glad for you. They were like, oh, finally. So it was not a surprise for them either. And after that, I just started to get these operations, and I could start the hormones. Everything, so the door opens for me when I was finished with that. They want to know that you have lived like you are for 1 year, so it's like, how you say, for real, nothing that you just feel for the moment. Yeah, like for me it was when they saw me for the first time, like, yeah.
And how many surgeries have you done? Is it more than 1?
I have the mastectomy, 1, and then 1 correction. When they go inside again, the operation is called periale, when they go around the
nipple.
Yeah, around the nipple.
Oh, that's why I don't have these scars.
Yeah, of course, you can choose. Also, that's depend on the size you have on your chest. but I didn't want to have any scars, so I was very clear with that.
What's the difference, like, basically of the surgery for one to another? Because I see a lot of boys now with these scars, most of them. Actually, you were the very first one that I knew that there was the possibility of the wind from the nipples.
I had the chance to do with the scars also. It's a difference, because if you do the scars, you can also, it's like they are building the chest of a man when they, you know, it's another.
Okay.
And when you take around the nipples, they like suck it out a little bit.
I understand.
And also the scars of that time, it fades away, so it's not that it's going to be there forever. Also very funny, when I was in the hospital, I woke up there and like, ah, shit, I'm on fly, whoa, they're gone now. And the girl on the other bed, she was like waking up with a new
way!
Waking up was the best feeling ever, and to be able to like see my chest flat for the first time when I'm laying down, yeah, it was the best day of my life.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Because that was the only thing that I, you know, hated about my body.
Oh my god.
Because it was very hard for me to know, to hide which shirt am I going to have today. Are people going to see that I have this? I think every trans guy feels the same about that.
How does it feel for you as being an influencer? I see you have a lot of people asking you stuff and talking to you, and you're always very like welcoming and very nice to them and giving information. And how is it like?
I love the people and the support that I have and every follower, and when they ask me questions, I always have an answer for them. And
you do?
Yeah, and I always have an answer. And it's like, ask me anything, I will help you as much as I can, and I will give you my answer with my own experience and everything. Someone said to me, because of you I didn't give up, you know, that's why I live for also. They are lifting me up every day. People are writing to me, wow, I'm so incredible to see your transformation. What do you eat? How do you train? You know, everything. Yeah, they want.
You were like twice a day at the gym, right?
Not right now, but
I wish. Today you were twice.
Today it was twice.
Weren't you? Because it's
in
the morning. And
I did the cardio in the morning, and then I went back to do my session.
Oh my.
Maybe when I was starting to do this process, I don't feel that everyone is so open. I don't judge. People don't want to open up so much, and we're all different. Nyheter 24, I think it's called. Had an interview with me, so
I read that.
Did you read it? Yeah.
And I was so surprised that you actually said your name before.
Angelica. Yeah, my name before I changed to Alex. My name was Angelica.
I don't know how the other trans people feel, but it's not everyone shares the name before the transition.
Yeah, that's
and you
also,
you're so open, and that is so amazing, Alex. That is amazing. I am so thankful that you are like that, and you know, you were being so educational with people in that interview. I read that interview, and I was like, oh my gosh, the world needs you to be out there saying these things, because it's so important.
Some people, they don't want to tell everything, nothing about the story before. They don't want to, you know, be reminded of who they were, or, you know, before, it's hard for them, because, and I can also understand them. But for me, it's like I have to accept who I was, who I am going to be, you know. So I can't like skip that stage. I have to go through it. It's not hard to me to talk about back in the days, you know, because it's now that matters.
I understand, because we're public people. We are out there every day exposing our faces. We're telling how we feel.
You are out there every day exposing.
You too. We both. Oh my
you are
God.
exposing yourself more.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We can have a little everybody can say vote, Gabriel or Alex.
Oh my gosh. But we know what it's like to be exposed out there. It's not an easy thing. I mean, I remember once I was like, I made a story saying like, oh, I feel like shit. And then I was in the subway, someone sat right by my side. I was like, what's going on? You know, and that's a crazy thing, because we break this barrier between the social media with real life. That can be very hard. But at the same time, we are real people.
Yeah.
We're not telling a story, we're not actors. We are telling people who we actually are. I'm single now, but when I go out there and if I want to date someone, everyone knows who I am. They know what I do, they know everything
and
about
how do you feel about that?
It's crazy. I feel like a stranger.
Yeah, of course. I feel also, you know, they know me and I don't know nothing about them.
That is,
they know everything, and you're like, yeah, who are you? What's your name? What do you do?
I feel like and then they start to ask stuff and they know me. I feel like I'm in an interview, and I'm like, okay, is it a journalist interviewing me or something? It's crazy.
Yeah, I can recognize this sometimes. But for you, it's more.
And how was for you at school? Because I went through a lot of shit when I was little, and it was so hard for me to like be different and being an effeminate boy that liked to dance and sing and like pink.
Better
my
together,
God.
a lot stronger together.
It's
Yes.
stronger together. Oh my god.
Okay.
I mean, your arm's like 3 times bigger than mine.
For us, like when you were young, also for me, like boys and girls.
Yes, all the time.
And when we were in the gymnastic, boys and girls. They were putting me in the team with the girls, and I was, why am I here? I want to be there. I don't fit in here.
Oh my, it was.
Oh, but you have to be boys and girls. And also when we were having like a little disco, and I couldn't dance. I couldn't be with a girl because it was wrong. I couldn't dance with a girl. I know that I was very in love with one girl called Elin. I know. I was like, you know, I liked her a lot, and I don't know, kissed her, and it was
How old
a
were you?
big thing. I think I was in 3rd grade or something.
Oh, that is so.
And it was a big thing, and they called my mom, and they called the baba, you know, the parents, and I was like, oh, you can't do that. It feels like they were so like, you know, putting us in the line, girls and boys, and girls with boys only. They don't understand that how I felt or who I am or I was. They were doing a thing about something that was for me so, how we say, so natural. It was hard when they were putting us in the, when you have to, you know, be in a group.
Yeah.
And you're feeling that you're standing on the wrong side.
I know exactly.
And you
It was
can't
really-
choose or something.
I didn't shower at school at all.
You didn't do it?
No,
No.
I was like, I refused every time, and if they forced me to, I started crying. I could never be naked in front of other guys, of other boys at all. It was always separated, boys and girls, and I wanted to be with the girls because I felt more welcome by them.
Yeah.
The boys were always like being very harsh against me. Brazil and Sweden are very different, so different. I always think that Sweden, and that's the truth in my perspective, that Sweden is much forward than Brazil when it comes to these things. I mean, that's why I stayed here in Sweden, because here I can actually be myself. Back in Brazil, I was putting myself in danger if I wanted to walk on the street wear makeup and colorful hair.
But do you feel it's easier to be yourself now?
100%.
100%, yeah.
I mean, if you see, it was very funny because I was visiting the migration office and they were with my papers, and all of my pictures that they had were pictures from me when I moved to Sweden 4 years ago. And it was
such a different. I saw pictures also.
It was a little boy that looked like a boy. And then now I arrived. I was with my extensions. I was long hair.
Wow.
And they were like, "What happened to you?" Well, like it was a Swedish effect, you know.
Yeah.
Here I felt peace for the first time. I mean, there are problems, but comparing to Brazil, this is paradise. All the surgeries that you did, were they a part of the public healthcare system?
Yes. Here in Sweden, when you get so they say diagnosed with the transsexual, that you are trans man, you get everything. I was thinking through every step because it's very important for me to have like my own kids. So I went to London 2 times, all by myself. So I have eggs there and I have eggs there.
Since I'm a fluid person, people don't really know what I am. I'm gonna make a video talking about what am I, how do I feel like. And they were like, but are you a boy or girl? Does he like boys or girls?
For me,
For you.
I am attracted to girls.
So you are a straight trans man.
Yes, but open-minded.
And
It's a little bit tricky. Huh?
I know, but
Yeah.
I know that everyone, I mean, flirts with you, right? Is it more boys?
I
or
like
girls?
it.
For who flirts
Both.
more?
Both. Yeah, both.
From both sides.
Yeah, both.
That
Crazy,
is so
crazy.
cool.
It's crazy.
I love this.
And
oh my God.
yeah, no, I think it's funny. I like it.
Of course you do.
I have to agree also. It's number first, the person.
And I think we are walking towards more in
But-
society year by year. For me, it gets more and more about this. That is a person thing.
Follow your heart. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
You should do what you feel.
Allow yourself to be yourself and to
Exactly.
explore. As they said, be open-minded.
Exactly.
I think that's the key for happiness in life, to experience and live it at its best, right?
Yeah.
Skål.
Skål for us.
Yes. And now we're gonna talk about the little thing we did together.
I think they already saw it.
They already saw it?
Yeah, they saw
Not
it.
all of it, right? Just
The kiss.
You know,
When the camera went off, what did
in the video, you just saw half of a second of a kiss.
Yeah.
But we actually had...
It was like 5 minutes. They said, "Hey, stop now! You can stop now! You can stop now!" Hey.
I was so shy.
We
I was
had-
really shy. Oh my God. Tell me,
It was interesting.
It was really
Yeah.
interesting. It was a
I
really
liked
interesting.
it.
I
Also,
liked it
yeah.
too. We should do it more often.
Oh yes.
Oh my God. We have the same tattoo in
Yeah,
the
I
same
don't know if you
spot.
can see it.
We have a crown. He has a crown here.
We are
And-
almost the same.
Can you see
Also,
it?
we have exactly the same.
It is the same.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Wow.
It is crazy. Oh my
That's
god.
sick. When did you do your tattoo?
When I moved to Sweden, I did a Swedish crown with a blue diamond on top of it. The blue diamond is me, and the crown represents me moving to Sweden. I was 20 years old and I was moving across the world, so for me it was a big thing, and I wanted to keep this memory forever. And the kiss means love, and that's what I wanted to show. And it doesn't matter your color, your gender, your whatever. I mean, if you are what you are and you love that, it's what is important.
I love the message. It's very strong, and you know.
For me, it's hard to put myself in a box of boy and girl, and that's what society tries to set you, to put you. The scene in the hospital is just like that. People are afraid of things they cannot understand. And that's what happens when they try to set a function of a gender for me, it gets unknown, so that's when they kill me. And you never die, because there is always a place of love, and there's always a place where everything is beautiful and you can be yourself and do your thing. Yes?
Yes.
High five for that.
High five for that.
Thank you very much. I want to say thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you.
Oh my god, you're amazing, and thank you very much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Really means a
Of
lot.
course, my love, Gabriel. You know I love you. You know.
I love you too. Thank you so much. And also, guys, I need to talk about this T-shirt. That actually a transgender man designed this T-shirt and sent it to me. That is Love Pascal. This beautiful T-shirt, and actually, one of my fans gave me on a paper this artwork, saying it was me. And I posted on my stories, and then actually me and Pascal, we followed each other. So he wrote to me, oh my god, I'm glad you like my design. And actually after that, I loved it so much, he sent me this T-shirt. So make sure to follow Pascal, guys. I'm gonna leave everything down here. He's an amazing person, and he's such an inspiration to me as well. And also make sure to follow Alex on his Instagram.
Finns
Everything will be here down in the description. You guys can follow, make sure to like his pictures. E Brasil, mais uma vez, eu só quero lembrar vocês de que esse vídeo está feito única e exclusivamente porque eu acredito muito que a gente precisa falar sobre esse assunto. E eu sei que eu falo demais sobre LGBTs, eu falo todos os dias sobre isso. E muitas pessoas estão cansadas de ouvir falar sobre isso. E eu também, muitas vezes, fico cansado de falar a mesma coisa muitas vezes. Mas a gente precisa muito falar sobre isso, até com que isso vire comum na sociedade. Entendeu? Porque normal a gente precisa deixar isso comum, normatizar esse diálogo, trazer esse diálogo para as escolas, para dentro de casa, para todo mundo. Porque, gente, tem muitas pessoas lá fora que precisam desse feedback, que precisam desse apoio. E juntos, como eu sempre falo, juntos nós somos mais fortes. E a hashtag visibilidade trans tá aí pra isso, e eu queria muito trazer isso pro canal. E eu trouxe esse mão da porra aqui, gente, que eu tô até animado aqui de estar com ele. Olha isso, gente, olha esse moço, olha isso. Ai, gente.
Beso.
What do you wanna say?
I love you.
Eu te amo.
Eu te amo.
Eu te amo.
Eu te amo. Te quero, te amo.
Yes,
Te quero.
good.
Te quero.
Se inscrevam no canal, deixem o seu like e o seu comentário aqui embaixo. Todas as perguntas eu vou estar passando depois pro Alex. Quem sabe a gente faz uma parte 2 desse vídeo. Tá bom? Um beijo, tchau.
Tchau.
Hey, do.
Bye, bye.
Bye, bye. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guys. Oh my god.